starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. A former Forest County Chamber of Commerce board member is being investigated for possible embezzlement of county funds. Alan Robert Smith is accused of withdrawing significant money from the chamber for his own personal use. The chamber held a special meeting on May 18th to accept Smith's resignation. Alan has returned the money that was taken, though the board is moving ahead with legal action. The chamber is currently looking for a new executive director and forming a finance committee to provide more oversight of funds. Smith is also accused of embezzling money from his own business, Forest TV Appliance. Broadband has been a central issue in Wisconsin for several years. Governor Tony Evers has committed a large amount of funding for broadband in the state. Since Evers took over in 2019, Wisconsin has dispersed or committed nearly $300 million toward expanding broadband. Nearly $105 million of that was directed by the governor. According to a study done by the
We've been able to bring broadband, since I've been governor, to 387,000 households, which is a lot. We're going to continue that work going forward using whatever resources we can, including federal resources.
Rhinelander's biggest event of the year, the Hoday Country Festival, just ended. Governor Tony Evers believes visitors to the Northwoods deserve faster internet speeds. Workers are needed to do that. The governor says as more small businesses are getting involved with broadband installation, progress is speeding up.
I believe right now, with new players in the game and more money there's going to be people shifting around to make sure this industry stays strong. But that is a concern. Anytime we take on a huge project like this, we have to make sure we have not only the resources, but the people that actually do the work.
Governor Evers and the Wisconsin Public Service Commission announced last week that additional funding will be available for the current round of state broadband expansion grants. This includes many recipients in the Northwoods. Meteorologist Conrad Sapinski joins us now. Conrad, a pretty nice day out there here in the Northwoods.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out there right now, but more clouds are starting to roll in because of this, all of these showers and thunderstorms. The lightning strikes coming up here in the white, those will be moving in very, very shortly. Taking a closer look, these showers are just a couple of minutes away. The yellow and the red are showing up as some thunderstorms out there. So if you're caught under one of those, we will have some gusty winds out there, heavy rains, and maybe some small hail as indicated here in the Northwoods as the darker green. Those are marginal risks of some severe weather out there today. So we are looking at some deja vu from yesterday, some on and off showers, and temperatures out there. Once again, we're in the upper 70s, pretty much near average, but this little pocket of cooler air showing up here closer to Rhinelander, Tomahawk, Wausau. Those are those showers that are starting to move in, but tonight will continue to really cool off into the mid-50s. Dan?
The January 6th committee today focused on Donald Trump's effort to hold on to power after losing the election. The committee highlighting a mid-December meeting convened by Trump. At that meeting, strategies for Trump to remain in office were discussed, including having the military seize voting machines, an idea rejected by Attorney General Bill Barr. Failing at finding solutions, Trump, in the overnight hours, sent a tweet calling on supporters to come to D.C. January 6th, the day Biden's win was to be certified. The committee made the case the president knew he lost, but convinced millions of Americans he won.
They put their faith and their trust in Donald Trump. They wanted to believe in him. They wanted to fight for their country, and he deceived them.
There is at least one more hearing to go. The committee says next week it will cover the 3 hours during which Trump refused to stop the violence. The Wisconsin DOJ has joined a group of 20 states in a filing to support a new federal rule regulating ghost guns. Ghost guns are untraceable firearms that can be bought online and assembled at home. The rule would help ensure that buyers pass background checks before purchasing such kits, and that law enforcement officers can trace any self-made guns that are later used in a crime. It would also limit gun traffickers' ability to distribute these dangerous weapons. The inmate who escaped from an Alabama jail with a corrections officer has been indicted for felony murder in her death. Investigators believe Casey White and Vicky White, who are not related, met at the jail where she worked, developed a romantic relationship, and escaped. The 11-day manhunt came to an end with a high-speed chase and car crash in Indiana. Vicky White, the corrections officer, then shot herself. The indictment alleges Casey White caused Vicky White's death because he convinced her to go on the run with him. Casey White is facing other charges as well. Antimicrobial resistance is one of the biggest public health concerns right now, and according to a report released Tuesday by the CDC, there's been a setback in fighting it the past 2 years. Drug-resistant infections and deaths have grown since the COVID-19 pandemic. The CDC report found that the number of people who died from antimicrobial resistant infections in 2020 was up 15%. And nearly 40% of those deaths were among people who got infected in the hospital. Some of the reasons why could be hospitals were treating more sicker patients, staffing shortages, limited PPE, and patients that required longer stays. That all created challenges in following established infection prevention and control guidance. The Phelpstown government is proposing an increase of taxes to pay for rising costs and a new community center. Tonight, residents in Phelps will gather to discuss the town's master plan. The agenda includes a presentation and a public comment period. Town Chairman Steve Doyen said in order for the town to keep all of its operations going, taxes will have to be increased. He cited the rising costs of road repair and machinery. Taxes would also be raised for a new community center that would include all town government offices. These moves would require approval from town voters at a later date. The master plan meeting is tonight at the Phelps School at 6 p.m. A family favorite in Forest County is back. A camp in Leona is open again, including its rare 1916 steam locomotive. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi has the story.
The public has just responded so well. Like, we've had great numbers this whole season.
Leona is home of the Lumberjack Steam Train and Camp 5 Museum. It was closed in 2021, but now it's back, offering a unique attraction. The 4-spot steam locomotive at Camp 5 is the only Peary-style steam locomotive operating in the world, and people have the chance to ride in it.
It's the original train. It was bought for these tracks, so it's running on the original tracks that it always ran on, which is very unique.
Since the train is old and one of a kind, it's difficult to keep it running.
This piece of equipment is over 100 years old. It's definitely a wild animal, and figuring out how to operate it and maintain it is definitely a challenge.
The steam train is definitely the main attraction, but it's more than just smoke and whistles. Ted Nicholson, the engineer, says it's also a great chance for families to learn more about trains.
It's a great opportunity for everyone to see how railroads used to work and how the machines actually were operated back in the day.
While the train may be hard to maintain and costs may be rising, Ted has no plans of leaving Camp 5 anytime soon and knows others will enjoy it for years to come.
As far as I know, it'll be here for a long, long time. As long as we have people that pay attention to it and maintain it, Camp 5 will be here for a long time.
Reporting in Leona, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
New vision of space was released today. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll learn more about the UW-Madison alumnus behind it. That's after weather.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Saturday, August 27th, Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg presents Journey's former lead vocalist, Steve Augeri.
Those crazy nights I do remember.
Live under the stars, Steve Augeri. Doors open at 6, show starts at 8. Don't miss Steve Augeri. Exclusively at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Have you heard the term fiduciary before? According to Investopedia.com, being a fiduciary means being legally bound to put your client's best interest ahead of your own. Did you know that registered investment advisors have a fiduciary duty to clients? But broker-dealers just have to meet the less stringent suitability standard, which doesn't require putting their client's best interest ahead of their own. At Bushko Wealth Management, all of our advisors are fiduciaries to provide our clients more peace of mind. Call us today or go online to schedule your complimentary review.
Don't lose sleep by choosing a mattress from just any store. Instead, visit the experts at your one-stop sleep shop. Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central. We're the only store in the Northwoods to carry all of the name brands like Beautyrest, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Serta, and all are ready for immediate delivery. We guarantee you'll find the perfect mattress at the perfect price. We also have a huge selection of bedding, futons, and accessories. We know how important sleep is, so stop on by and sleep better today. Sleep Central in Minocqua. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise.
All right, so behind me is a shot of Rhinelander. Take a look at these dark blue clouds. You know what that means. Those are some incoming showers, and that will be here in town very, very shortly. And a lot of this is going to be on the scattered end, so some scattered showers and thunderstorms will be moving into the Northwoods, and that will continue into tonight. But these storms, some of them are actually locally heavy south of Wausau and just north and west of Rhinelander. All of that will be moving in, and that is why all these areas under the darker green are under marginal risks of some severe thunderstorms, and that includes some gusty winds close to maybe 30-40 miles an hour, some pea-sized hail, and some brief heavy rain out there as these storms continue to move southeast at around 30 miles an hour. But look what happens tomorrow. We really clear up out there. Same thing continues into Thursday as temperatures are going to be sticking around into the mid-70s out there. So anywhere from a little less than 1/4 of an inch to even some localized over inch of rainfall out there with those heavier bands of rain and thunderstorms out there for today. But temperatures, we're looking at nice earlier today into the upper 70s in Rhinelander, but look what happened. This little area of cooler temperatures pretty much from Wausau just north closer to Ashland. Though that is because of all that rain and thunderstorms moving in and really cooling things off out there from the upper 70s back into the 60s. So pretty much a 10 degrees difference from all that rain out there. But folks, temperatures will be looking nice the next couple of weeks. Most of us in the Midwest, pretty much a core of the country, into the upper Midwest and into Canada as well. Well, it's going to have some above average temperatures. I'm looking at some temperature trends for next week. Some hot air, folks, upper 70s, even some 80s out there, some mid 80s. So above average temperatures will be here by Sunday, and they will be sticking around. But tonight, we'll have some more scattered showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures taking a dip into the mid-50s, so near average lows out there. And then after the rain moves out, some fog actually starts to settle in by the morning hours tomorrow. And then later on tomorrow, we really warm up. A lot of partly cloudy skies out there and some isolated showers, especially in our southern counties of the first half of the day. But overall, everybody's going to look pretty good out there. Some partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the mid-70s, but our extended 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show more chances of rain by the weekend, Friday, Saturday into Sunday, and then temperatures are going to be in the low to mid-80s. Dan?
We're getting a breathtaking new look at the universe. NASA has released the first images from its James Webb Space Telescope, the most powerful space telescope ever. The Webb telescope was launched on Christmas Day from a spaceport in South America and observes the mysteries of the universe through infrared light. The telescope may have worldwide implications, but as it turns out, the head of the project is a graduate of UW-Madison.
It's mind-boggling even for astronomers, and we deal with big numbers and space every day, so we're still trying to get our own heads around this.
That is Dr. Ken Sombach. He's the UW-Madison grad heading up the James Webb Space Telescope mission. He's talking about these amazing photos. These photos are the farthest that humanity has ever seen in both distance and time. The images were just released by NASA this morning. They are spectacular. We're getting glimpses at galaxies and stars billions of light years away. Dr. Sembach says it's a new day in space exploration.
Today, we're launching a new era of science. There will be a period of astronomy before this telescope started producing data and a period after, and our view of the universe going forward will never be the same.
Dr. Sembach was there with President Joe Biden when NASA released the images. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson says the images will help answer questions about the entire universe and what role humanity plays in it. NASA says the mission, originally expected to last for 10 years, has enough excess fuel capacity to operate for twice that long. Boulder Junction holds a flea market every Tuesday during the summer, but this flea market isn't just about selling homemade crafts. It also serves as a fundraiser with the goal of raising money for charities and scholarships.
We're here today at our flea market trying to raise money for very many projects that we support in the local community.
The Boulder Junction Lions Club hosts the crafts market. During the event, they serve food and take donations with the goal of giving back to the community.
It's a great organization, lots of wonderful people, and I feel like I'm contributing toward the betterment of Boulder Junction.
The flea market takes place every Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and will run until August 31st. ArtStart in Rhinelander will be holding a third and final community listening session open house on the proposed skate park this week. ArtStart invites community members to attend, hear survey results from over the 500 submitted, and give any final input on the project before the final report is given to the Rhinelander City Council. The listening session is on Thursday, July 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. at ArtStart. Two Rhinelander high school students and their advisor traveled to Chicago for the Future Business Leaders of America National Leadership Conference. 15,000 students attended the conference, each with the goal of making it to the stage as a finalist. Besides competing, students attended workshops, took tours of Chicago, and met other students from across the United States. Hunter St. Louis competed in personal finance. He made it to the stage as a finalist and placed 9th overall in the nation. Jason Fairfield competed in accounting. A hiker made history in Wisconsin this week. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll tell you about her completion of another national scenic trail. We'll be right back.
Beautiful Manitowish Waters chain home on Rest Lake to be auctioned off on July 17th. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward?
Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book?
How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
$5,000 a year. That's the burden of Joe Biden's inflation tax on Wisconsin families. They can't afford it. From the grocery store to the gas station, we're all paying the price for Biden's massive deficit spending. Ron Johnson has the courage to say no to spending that is mortgaging our children's future. And his small business tax cuts help them compete and survive the pandemic.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Ever dream of a charming toy store with unique toys, games, and puzzles? A store that encourages unplugged and active play, discovery, and imagination. It's real, it's Imaginuity. Visit our beautiful new store in Minocqua soon.
Huge auction, Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin. Large amount of up north items and decor, taxidermy, tools, sporting goods, home contents, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
A Texas woman has fed the ducks near her home for more than a decade. But now her homeowners association is suing her for $250,000. Kathleen Rowe fed ducks for years and no one said anything until about 3 months ago when she got a warning to stop from the HOA and then a lawsuit.
You cannot tell me that I cannot feed these ducks. And they just turned around and sued me for it.
Rowe now has the family's house up for sale in case she's ordered to pay the $250,000. She only feeds the ducks once a day now as she and her husband prepare to move.
Trying to, I guess, little by little, to basically teach the ducks that this is going to come to an end. And there's nothing I can do about it.
If Rowe does move, it will be with her brother on a farm where she says she hopes to care for more wildlife. Ever bought a tuna sandwich from Subway? The sandwich chain says it's 100% tuna. But some people think that claim is a little fishy. Last year, 2 people filed a lawsuit in California saying Subway's tuna partially or wholly lacks tuna as an ingredient, and that it's actually another type of fish. Subway pushed back, saying the non-tuna DNA could be from eggs and mayonnaise or the result of cross-contact with other ingredients. But the judge in the case isn't completely buying it, saying today the lawsuit against Subway can move forward. An avid hiker set an amazing new record in Wisconsin on Monday. Arlette Land finished Potawatomi State Park's Ice Age Trail to become the first woman to complete all 11 National Scenic Trails. That adds up to roughly 19,000 miles, but Land says she's not done yet.
There's still, local stuff that I want to do in the Whites, and there are trails in Europe. There are still trails out in the U.S. So there's always stuff to re-hike, like the Arizona Trail is a gorgeous trail. It'd be great to hike that again. Yeah. Lots of stuff to discover still.
Land lives in Massachusetts and is originally from Holland. And if you think she's going to be taking a rest, you'd be wrong. Arlette is going hiking in the White Mountains next week. We'll be right back with one final look at your weather.
Don't fall for clickbait, fall for Cluckbait. Buy one, get one for $1 when you order in the app. Only at Hardee's.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Come join us at the historic Waswaganing Indian Bowl located in downtown Lac du Flambeau Tuesdays through August 16th. Experience the culture and pageantry of Ojibwe powwow, relax to the soothing sounds of Native American drums, and enjoy the vibrant colors of traditional regalia worn by the authentic Ojibwe dancers. Watch and take part of their intertribal dances and come tour our Ojibwe Summer Village gates, open at 6 with grand entry at 7. Come and refresh your spirit, paid by the Native American Tourism of Wisconsin.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Don't miss your chance to save big money on patio furniture at Menards. We have the latest patio furniture options in stock, ready to take home today. Dine in style with an outdoor dining set, or relax and unwind at a cozy bistro table. Menards is your one-stop shop with all of the latest patio furniture styles at the lowest prices. Hurry in. These deals won't last long. Get 11% off all outdoor patio furniture now at Menards.
for clickbait, fall for cluckbait with a doubly delicious chicken deal only at Hardee's.
Well, Conrad, a unique home in St. Cloud, Minnesota has gone on the market, and it's grabbing internet's attention for its vintage vibes. The 2,000 square foot 1940s bungalow is listed for only $250,000 and features 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. From looking at the pictures, it's clear why it has been called a Barbie-style house. The light green exterior makes way for a pink, heavy interior, including the living room and kitchen, and has a truly frozen-in-time feel. Conrad, have you ever lived in like an old house like this? Kind of strange.
Yeah, I mean, in college it was an old house. I didn't even know who built it, but it was pretty much off its foundation, I would say. Whenever it would be windy out there, we would feel it.
That is scary stuff. I've luckily never lived in one of those houses like that. Let's talk about the weather a little bit, though. So it was a pretty nice day, but we got rain in the area, right?
Yeah, clouds are starting to roll in right now. Taking a look outside, some storms are really closing in very shortly here in the Northwoods, so lots of scattered showers and thunderstorms will be moving in. That will continue through the overnight hours. And take a look at these temperatures. We were in the upper 70s, and now we've cooled off into the 60s and 70s around Rhinelander. Same thing in Wausau, so it is a little bit cooler out there at the moment. But for tomorrow into Thursday, we're looking beautiful out there. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, lots and lots of sunshine. But look what happens by Friday. More chances of rain and thunderstorms, and the same thing continues into the weekend.
A lot to look forward there, definitely. Well, thank you, Conrad. We'll have an updated forecast to you on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you then.